Yeah, lay in my bed on the 27th of, what is this, November. Happy Thanksgiving. Anyway, I'm talking today, I just saw on the news about a place called the Elizabeth Street Gardens. Most people won't even know what that is. All right, that's like a little garden with sculptures in the middle of that was once Little Italy. All right, I was born there. I was raised in the streets there. I was really a gutter rat. I used to rob fireworks and cigarettes from, the shark skin wannabe mafia guys. They used to store them in the backyards, and I used to sell them on Canal Street. So I know the area well, all right? I applaud the Mayor Adams. I don't even know why they blackballed him and wouldn't let him run for office because I think he was one of the greatest mayors we ever had. But I guess the white politicians didn't like him. So they'd rather have a Muslim in there. I don't know where the Muslim is going to park his camel, but maybe in City Hall Park. I don't know. But let's get back to Elizabeth Street Gardens. That's an area, where is it? On Elizabeth Street and Spring Street. That's like real near where the St. Gennaro feast is, all right? It's in the middle of, well, now it's all Chinatown. When I was a kid, I thought the blacks and Puerto Ricans would take over that area, but the Chinese moved in and they took over the area. There's only two parks in that area. One is the new one, the Elizabeth Street Gardens, which is beautiful, and Fort Ward Park. That's the one opposite, I guess, the old tombs. I stayed there a few times overnight. What a dungy jail that was. I think they knocked it down. But these are the only two green spots there. And Mayor Adams designated as an area that the builders can't build on. They like to build all skyscrapers. I go to Katz's Delicatessen now. I think I'm in the middle of Wall Street with all these big buildings. They just want to build and make more and more money. Real estate is destroying America. But that's the way people make money. That's how this Trump is, the real estate tycoons. So I just applaud the mayor. I'm sorry he didn't run for office, but he's under white supremacist rule. And they told him he couldn't run. And he said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." And that's what happens with some black people. They fall into the white trap and turn white. You know, they're like Uncle Tom's. It's disgusting. When years ago, I used to watch Malcolm X play handball on, what was it, 6th Avenue and at the West 3rd Street in a little park there. So just a little memory and, you know, keep the green space. It's more important than big buildings. So in closing, this is me just giving you a little so-called blog of the Elizabeth Street Gardens that most people don't care about, but I care about the area. As I was born there, I still go there to eat once in a while, stuffed calamari, and I'm a Jew. I sell Christmas trees on the corner of Grand and Mulberry Street. I used to have a little Christmas tree. I used to steal the trees to run to the West Side Highway where they used to come in by the docks and bring them there and sell them. I had a good business every Christmas. So I remember my garbage can. I used to light on fire to keep warm. Old memories never die. Still fireworks on Canal Street, 4th of July. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that life. So in closing, this is me giving you a little heads up on Lower Manhattan. Have a nice day. Bye.